I'm Dr. Biaggi, and this is your Musicology Smackdown. Oh, hello. Since I weekly smack down tuneless bitches like Norah Jones, Mariah Carey, Catherine McPhee, and Amy Allen, I thought this week I'd give a shout out to my sisters with some actual talent. I will even go so far as to say that I would totally make out with these chicks because of their music. Let's not get carried away, though. There's a hierarchy here, and I think the best way to go about this is to tell you how far Dr. Biaggi would go, and for whom. Okay, let's start with women I would kiss on the cheek and tickle innocuously. Doris Day, Bessie Smith, and Dinah Washington. In addition to singing some of the greatest standards of the first half of the 20th century, they're all pretty cutesy in their way, and on top of that, they're dead. And who wants to make out with a dead chick? Shit, Doris Day isn't dead. Oh well. Not dead is Moe Tucker, the drummer for the Velvet Underground, who sang lead vocals on one of my favorite VU songs, the sweet but heartbreaking After Hours. Talk about cute. I mean, pitiful and tragic, but cute. Kind of like a three-legged puppy, only you can't cook it. Moving on. Singers I would French kiss. Billie Holiday, Patsy Cline, Cyndi Lauper, Bonnie Raitt, Belinda Carlisle, Cher, and Cranberries era Dolores O'Riordan. All these ladies are sexy enough to make me want to switch teams, but get enough of my respect that I would probably sit under their windows and serenade them with lute songs until they offered me a little action. Billie Holiday's God Bless the Child is enough to make me believe that there might be a God. And anything Patsy Cline ever sang just slinked out of her throat like a boozy flophouse madam. In other words, not to be ignored. Crazy? I fall to pieces? Yes and yes. There are other singers who would inspire me toward heavy petting, because they're all a little bit quirky and would go there. But mainly it's because I think they're all a little bit gay. Amy Mann, Lucinda Williams, Peggy Lee, Martha Wainwright, Nico Case, Kim Deal, Joss Stone, Regina Spektor, and Laura Veirs. Okay. I would wear a harness and a ball gag for Madonna, mostly because I probably wouldn't have a choice, Shirley Manson, because it sounds like a scene cut from an early Garbage video, Stevie Nicks, because how else am I going to get my share of the blow, Debbie Harry, because the woman who wrote the first rap song to hit #1, 1980's Rapture, deserves a little something special. Joan Armatrading, since I think the producers of the L Word used her The Weakness in Me in a scene featuring a harness and a ball gag. And lastly, the Scottish singing fugfest Susan Boyle, if for no other reason than it might come with a zipper mask and I wouldn't have to look her in the face. In the final category, and here, parents, if you haven't already realized this show is probably not for children, now might be a good time, is women I would wear a strap-on for. Although, to be honest, I think they'd probably be the ones rocking the extra appendage. I know what you're thinking. Dr. Biaggi, now you've gone too far. But to those detractors I say, A, I'm not getting paid enough to care, and B, trust me, these are ladies who are so badass that the highest compliment I can pay them is to say, baby, I'd bend over backwards, literally, for you. Ella Fitzgerald, Chrissie Hynde, Mahalia Jackson, Tina Turner, Aretha Franklin, and Patti Smith. So bring on the Vaseline. There is a final category of women who earn my respect because in addition to talent, these bitches are so crazy, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to run into them in a dark alley, so all bets would be off. Courtney Love, Grace Jones, Rihanna, Macy Gray, and Bjork. All I know is almost every paparazzi shot I've ever seen of any one of these chicks is of their fist pulling back from a broken lens. Enough said. On my upcoming companion special, Women I Would Shank in a Prison Because of Their Music, we'll have a look at the eardrum-searing likes of irritating harpies Sheryl Crow, Natalie Imbruglia, Janet Jackson, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Lisa Loeb, Scarlett Johansson, Sarah McLachlan, Natalie Merchant, Linda Ronstadt, and, bring on the hate mail because the address is bogus anyway, Alison Krauss. In the meantime, this is Dr. Biaggi telling you to, hey, you don't have to hide your love away, so turn it up.